Moses, thank you. As we track the storm inching closer to the county, San Diegans are getting ready. Communities are loading sandbags to distribute, and neighbors are gathering necessities. ABC 10 News anchor Wale Aliyu is leading team coverage from the National Weather Service Center in Rancho Bernardo. And Wale, just like Moses, forecasters and meteorologists there are busy.
You're exactly right. Good evening, Nia. So busy, in fact, that's why we actually stepped outside of the facilities here so they can do their work. We did get to go inside, though, and see how they're preparing and prepping and tracking this incoming storm. We're going to have that interview a little later on in this evening newscast. For the first time ever, folks, a tropical storm watch has been issued in Southern California. Hard to believe, but yes, first time ever. It impacts pretty much the entire county, from the mountains to the deserts to the valleys to the coast.
That means, thunderstorms, winds 30 to 60 knots. We just do not see that weather here in Southern California typically. I would stay home because that kind of weather could be severe.
San Diego Fire Rescue says they will have teams deployed in flood-prone areas, including the South Bay and the Fashion Valley area, just in case of any flood rescues. Just 90 minutes ago, the city of San Diego gave an update on its preparations for Hilary. ABC 10 News reporter Ryan Hill was there and is joining us live now with those details. What do you learn?
Wale, good evening. San Diego Mayor Todd Glory said that the city is prepared to ensure the safety of all San Diegans with this storm heading our way. He says that the city has been clearing out for several days different storm drains that are in our area and that are known for buildup to prevent flooding, monitoring 15 pump stations and more than 46,000 storm drains before they become problems, and sweeping up trash to prevent them from flooding in the first place. The homeless at the safe sleeping site at 20th and B Streets will be relocated to Golden Hall temporarily ahead of the storm. Mayor Todd Gloria says that inclement weather beds will also be used. Now, current city leaders are saying that people need to prepare and secure their belongings, pick up and use sandbags, and prepare to shelter in place with all of the necessities and keep those phones charged.
I want San Diegans to rest assured that city crews and first responders are ready to respond to the impacts and emergencies. And we appreciate the part that you will play in making sure that all of us can stay safe and get through this next couple of days.
Now, the city's executive director of the Office of Emergency Services says that the city's Emergency Operations Center has been activated in conjunction with the counties. Coming up at 6, we'll hear from him about his words of advice on what people should be doing to prepare for this storm. Reporting live here in downtown San Diego, Ryan Hill, ABC 10 News.
All good tips, Ryan. And if that storm comes, when it comes, the first people impacted will be on the coastline. And that's where we find our ABC 10 News reporter, Sierra Encinas. Sierra, you're in Pacific Beach, where some businesses I know are preparing for this rainfall.
That's right, Wale. We know today's really that calm before the storm. It's actually a beautiful beach day out here. I mean, take a look. The coastline is packed with families enjoying this last day here before the storm is set to hit. Even businesses here on the coastline, they are packed. Woody's here, a fan favorite in PB. They're not taking what they have for granted. Their employees today were preparing, making dozens of sandbags earlier this afternoon.
One more.
It's not every day that Will Grimbala and his coworker fill sandbags for work.
We are filling up sandbags to get ready for this weekend's storm.
Grimbala does maintenance for Woody's and a few other businesses in Pacific Beach. They're preparing for the storms to follow Hurricane Hilary. He says the biggest damage could likely be
Probably right here at this door, this wood door. The crack at the bottom of the gate. We'll probably sandbag it on both sides.
They'd rather be safe than sorry as they watch Hurricane Hilary make her way up to San Diego County.
I just think it's smart to get ahead of this kind of stuff when you know it's coming.
Disaster restoration expert Harley Janice says businesses like Woody's are doing the right thing. He says businesses along the coast should be boarding up and reviewing their business continuity plans.
If you're not actively boarding up right now, at least having the materials on site, knowing what your plan is, and knowing what your threshold is.
Janice has worked to restore businesses after disasters like Hurricane Katrina, Ike, and more. He tells San Diegans to take this threat seriously, but not to panic.
Get prepared so that if the storm isn't as bad and you have prepared, then you're likely going to open up and become a viable business sooner.
Digging up sand today will hopefully save the team at Woody's time when the storm passes.
I mean, water damage is a huge mess, so any preventative measures that we can take is going to save both of us a lot of work come Monday.
There are multiple locations around the county where you can pick up sandbags and prepare for this storm to come. You can find a list of those on our website, 10news.com, in the Resource Center. And just like Ryan said, make sure that you're charging up batteries, get an extra flashlight, buy a couple extra bottles of water. For now, live in Pacific Beach, Sierra Encinas, ABC 10 News.
And we are, of course, taking our jobs to prepare you very seriously. So this is a good reminder to always discuss a plan with your family in case of an emergency, including a supplies kit. The Red Cross recommends keeping plenty of drinking water available. About 1 gallon per person is a recommendation there, as well as some non-perishable food that can still be prepared and eaten if there's no gas or no electricity. Possible options there also on the list: batteries, flashlights, a first aid kit, a battery powered or hand crank radio. You got to hear the news, of course, and now a multi-purpose tool, any medical or pet supplies you may need, and copies of important personal documents, something you may not think of, like passports, birth certificates, and insurance policies. All very important things to have on hand here. Now, the city of San Diego is also trying to figure out how to best serve the unhoused people in the area. ABC 10 News reporter Spencer Soisher is live at the city's safe sleeping site at 20th and B Street with the plan we just learned. Spencer?
Yeah, Wale, we just learned within the last hour or so what the city of San Diego plans to do. Right now, it looks quiet here on the outside of the 20th and B site, but they're planning to move people out of this site into Golden Hall for the storm. Even with the mayor's press conference about the storm preps this afternoon, the messaging hasn't quite gotten to everyone. We spoke with multiple people here today who told us they didn't even know a potentially serious storm was coming. Initially, the city said they planned to line the safe sleeping site here with sandbags, but now the plan is to activate other shelters and do their best to spread the word.
The city's outreach teams, in partnership with the San Diego River Park Foundation, park rangers, and Caltrans, are working in the areas along the San Diego River where there may be flooding to warn individuals that reside there of the risk and to encourage them to accept shelter beds currently in our homeless shelter system.
Gloria said today that there were 157 people who were living here. He added that the families who were previously living in Golden Hall were moved just a few days ago, so now that space is available and can accommodate the people from the safe sleeping site. The city has also activated the inclement weather shelters that they would normally use during the winter months. Reporting live in San Diego, I'm Spencer Soisher, ABC 10 News.
We are going to have team coverage all evening to help you prepare. We'll hear from the National Weather Service coming up. Our conversation here in just about 30 minutes. Until then, we'll send it back to you in the studio. Nia, excuse me.
It is okay, Wale. Thank you so much for all that great information.